Oregon, I didn't bring much, just what fit in my car. I didn't have any furniture. I brought a few things that I loved. Honestly, I didn't plan to stay in this house. I planned to prepare it for sale. So I went on Facebook Market and found 4 chairs for free. And by the way they look like they're worth about that. But I saw beyond what they looked like at that moment. I believe they're a mid-century chair, and I love the shape. I knew they could be brought back to life. I knew that they could look really good in my dining room. Right after I picked them up, I went to the fabric store. The mill-in has so much fabric,
Oh, that would be
but
great.
I
Thank
found
you.
this beautiful black and white fabric. So much texture and movement. I felt like it was perfect. I was like, I'm gonna go to the hardware store, grab some sandpaper, some dark stain, and some polyurethane. And oh, I got some plywood too. The first thing I did was remove the seats, and then I started sanding. It took me several days. There's so many nooks and crannies, and I wanted it done right. So the seats, well, actually 3 out of the 4 were broken. So I used the one solid seat as a guide. I traced it onto paper and then onto plywood, foam, and fabric. The seat had 3 pieces, the main shape and 2 small back supports that screw into the chair frame. Once everything was cut out, I moved on to staining. I didn't want a brown black. I wanted a very dark black. So I stained them 4 times. I wiped off the first coat and then I layered the next coats heavier until the depth I wanted, until I got the black I wanted. On the final coat, I did wipe off the excess and let them cure. After about 24 hours, I sealed everything with 3 coats of polyurethane to make sure they wouldn't get sticky or wear unevenly. I did each coat every 24 hours.
Then I built the
I
seats.
nailed the 2 small back supports to the main shape of each seat. Then I glued the foam to the plywood, wrapped them in fabric, and stapled each corner first, and then the sides, and trimmed the excess. So once the chairs were done, I moved on to my grandmother's table. And if you didn't know, my grandmother's table had been here all along. So I cleaned it thoroughly and sand just the top and the edges. I didn't refinish the entire base, just the surface. And like the chairs, although I only did 3 coats of the stain, and then I did 2 coats of the polyurethane. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. It's ironic how just rehabbing my grandmother's table and the chairs I found on Facebook Marketplace have shifted how I feel about my home. And I'm really excited to see where I can take it.